summit, I will be teaching you guys how to create these beautiful rose. Okay, come with me, let's do this together. So these are the materials to be needed for this. One is your ribbon. This is 2.5 inches, but actually what I'll be needing will be 1.5 inches width, but unfortunately I don't have that, so I'll have to work with this. The next will be your lighter, your scissors, your glue gun, and the glue sticks. Okay, so let's get down to work, guys. So we have them in sets, like I earlier said. Get your 1.5 inches width ribbon by, this is 1.5, okay, by 4 inches. Okay, so I have 3 sets here. This is the first set. The next set is gonna be 6. Okay, the same 1.5 by 4 inches, so we have another set 6. Then the next step is gonna be 8, so the same length and the same width. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this beautiful rose. So the next step is to fold this edge, okay, in a bias form. Fold it to match down here. Okay, make sure it's neatly folded. If it's not folding, you can use your lighter to, you know, to hold it down, but I think mine is okay. So when you've done this, the next thing you want to do is trim off. Trim off. Okay, discard that. Fold this other edge the same way in a bias form. In a bias form. Okay, make sure it's aligning, and then you trim out too. So that is what you're going to do for the rest of them. Okay, so when you've done that, take this sharp edge and fold it to the edge here. Okay, and then burn it down with your lighter to seal both of them together. Okay, step 1. Then do the same thing for the other side. There. Use your lighter, and you're going to have this. Okay, I'll do the next one, and then I'll have to do the rest off camera so that the video is not too short, is not too long rather. So I'll fold this way. Okay, let's go again. Make sure this part is aligning like this. And flatten it here. Okay, when you do that, trim out. Do the next thing here. Make sure it's equal. When you do that, trim out. Okay, so you're gonna have this, right? Then, okay, I think there's the back. Fold this edge to this edge and burn with your lighter to hold them down together. Okay, do the same thing for this one. You're gonna have this effect. Okay, so we're gonna be doing that for all of them. So guys, we have our pieces together. Do not forget that earlier when we started, I said you should cut them in sets. So we have the first set as 3, the next set as 6, and the next set as 8. Okay, so gather the 3 together, gather the 6 together, and then we'll gather the 8 together. Okay, so this is how you gather. Okay, remember the edges that we burnt, that's the area you're going to be gathering. Okay, so that's from one side and end at the other side. And don't forget that I said for this is just for tutorial purposes. Okay, make sure you get 1.5 inches width ribbon. Okay, this one is actually 2 inches plus, and I honestly do not like how the edges, the effect the edge is giving me, because you see it's threading right here. Okay, you don't want this, so make sure that yours is so this is one, and you don't need to cut the thread, just pick the next one and gather it. Okay, so there's the second one. Okay, see, okay, gather it like this, and I'll pick the last one for this set. Now gather it, we'll arrange it, and we'll go to the next one. Okay, so this is the area that you need, so just gather it like this. Okay, you want to have something like this. Okay, see how beautiful it looks. You see that, right? I'm going to be ending it where this one started, just to hold them together. You see that, right? No stress. This is so beautiful. So just learn to be creative, create your design the way you want. You don't necessarily have to close it up, because we still have another beautiful stuff coming in there. So I'll tie my thread, and then I'll arrange the gathers very well. You see how beautiful it looks. Okay, so we'll set this aside, and we'll do the same thing for the next one. So over to the next one. So you do the same thing for all 6, just like we did for the first set. Okay, so guys, this is the 6th one, so let's arrange it together. Okay, now this is how it should look. Okay, so just hold it and gather. So we'll set this aside, and we'll do the last one. Okay, so the last one is almost ready. Okay, So while you're doing this one, make sure you're getting your glue gun ready. So just arrange it just the way we did for the last ones. That we have successfully gotten our piece together, the next thing is to couple them together. Okay, so we'll be needing our glue gun. So what you want to do is, so put the glue gun around this. So to conceal this opening, cut 6 inches by 1.5 inches and fold 1 and 2, and then start from the edge and start folding like you want to form a rose. Okay, so just keep folding and folding till you get to the end. When you get to the end, just simply use your lighter to hold it down together, just like I've been doing, and just fix it at the center of your rose. So after folding, you will notice that you have an excess underneath. Just use your scissors and cut it out, and proceed to using your lighter to remove excesses, or and also it will help you to hold it down, to glue it down to the body. So after that, just put use your glue gun to attach your glue to the center, and then just fix it right there. Okay, so I tried to fix it first to see if it was going to cover it for me, and it did. So all I did next was to put the glue, and then I fixed it right there, and voila, that's the end of our tutorial. If you or if you love this video, please do well to share and recommend to other people, like, comments, and ask your questions if you have any. And this rose came out beautifully well. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye.